Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I'm doing a live stream on this uh, uh, video because it's easier to do a live stream than to upload it internet because the internet is so horrible. It's gotten worse. Today I want to talk about I am an American, it says here. He moved here 8 months ago. And I got two stories tonight. And they're both alike. And it's not the same guy. This gentleman, I'm an American. I moved here 8 months ago, he says. I'm a vlogger also and wanted some advice. You can put this out to the subs because if I do a video, it will be ridiculed and made fun of for years. My fiance left me. We've been together since 2014. We live up in Luzon area. We have a house, we have a car, we have everything we would need. But I realized I did some things really wrong. She left me. I'm ex-military. I'm on medication. And I have a lots of ups and downs. I am up and I am down. And I seem to be down more than I am up. I never was abusive, but I am verbally. I have tried to communicate with her, but no luck. I want her back. And she's at Sisters. And I went there and no luck. She is hiding, I guess. Advice, Tom. I am no expert. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a counselor. I'm not anything at all. But I do get these questions asked to me, so I put it out to the subs to answer, not only for me, but to my subs to answer. And like I said, I'm no attorney or anything like that. So I say there's a couple of 2 or 3 ways you can go about this. Now, this particular gentleman, he just started his vlogging site about 8 months ago. He's had this going. I've been a subscriber of his, but not really. He's not really done any videos or anything. He's more like he's come to me a few times, some comments, but other than that, we've maybe 3. He's not really a vlogger per se. He said, and you look go on there, he only has like 2 or 3 videos. But anyway, long story short, go find her mother, her father, and that's what I say. Go find her brother, mother, father, sister, someone that's close to him, someone that you communicate with, someone that you can talk to, someone that will give you the ability to talk to him, right? And you can ask, say, please, I want to make up with my wife. I want her back home. I want her here with me. What do I do? And we've been together since 2014. What do I do? I want to stay with her. I don't want to have that waste of time. And the best thing you could ever do, honestly, his name is Carl. The best thing to do is, honestly, is go into therapy. Get some type of therapy. Go to find out the medication. Talk to a doctor. Find out this medication is not working, or this medication is making me too highs and too lows. That's a problem. You know that. After you take medication for a period of time, your body gets used to it. Then you have to go to another medication. You know, it's like my buddy who's on morphine, and morphine eventually never worked because he was on morphine for so many years because his back and his neck, that he military, and it just never did work. So I had to go to another drug. But so what do? I say just get a brother, sister, somebody in the family, and just talk to her. Have them talk to her on your behalf, or maybe they can intervene, or maybe you can have a pastor from the church, or a priest from the church, or someone, an elder from the church, someone that you two know that she would feel comfortable around, and you would feel comfortable around telling your problems, and tell them, hey, honey, I am so sorry what I did. I will not do. I will go into therapy. I will do whatever I need to do to get you back in my arms again and be with you. And I think probably if you think about it, that is the thing, because no matter who you are in life, right? We all have our problems. No relationship's 100% perfect. We all do our deal. I mean, we all have our problems. But I think if you were to get with someone that's an elder or someone and sit down and just tell them exactly your problems and where you're going to be and what you want to achieve, and he's not a I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know the age of this person. They're all around the same age. It's not like he's dating a young girl, because I did ask that. They're around the same age. He retired early. He's in his 50s, and she's around the same age. So it's not something, and they've been together since 14. So here it is, 19. So they've been together. So I understand. Maybe she just got fed up, and maybe she's tired of what you were doing to her. And believe me, verbal abuse is worse sometimes than uh, any other abuse, because verbally it ruins, it changes who the person is in an attitude or arena. Beating and abuse is bad, but verbally words cut no matter what. Careful with the words, they cut. So, and don't be a stalker. Don't keep going over there to her house and say, hey, I'm going to come over here and I want to ask you a couple of things. Don't be a stalker. Be someone that don't just keep going over there. And he said he went over and kept going over. Don't do that. Why do you keep going over there? She's gonna get mad. She said, okay, you try and work it out, but I don't want to deal with you right now. I seem to need time myself. I'm saying in her mind. I mean, you and I would say that. But on the other hand, also, you don't want to lose her. You don't want to stay away long enough that she eventually says, oh, he really don't love me anyway. So immediately I would find someone, and I would do that. I don't know of anything else. Maybe my subscribers come up with some ideas. So guys, any ideas would be greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? Greatly appreciated. Okay, page 2. This gentleman here is someone that just wrote me this recently. In fact, yesterday. I am a vlogger also. You know me. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say what area he lives. Everybody, I'm not going to say it. My girlfriend, they're not married, my girlfriend and I have been together for 5 years. Put this out to you guys, same situation. I do not want to be ridiculed. We've always been faithful to each other and never really had a problem. One day, she comes to me and says, hey, I want to go back to my family's house, which she would do 2-3 times a year. And because I need to go to someone's graduating school or something like that, a graduation, and I need to make sure I'm there. And of course, I said yes, and you can go, no problem there. Then communication was good, and he said communication has always been pretty good. But he says sometimes he can get verbal also. And I'm putting these two stories together because they're alike almost, but they're not. They're completely different. This one's on medication. The one I said before, this one I'm talking about now is on no medication. He doesn't even believe in medication. He doesn't take an aspirin when he's got a headache. This guy don't take anything, and he hadn't for years and years and years. All right, so what do? I've contacted her. She's been gone now quite a few weeks, and I've contacted her. She won't answer her phone. I keep calling. She doesn't answer her phone. I called her sister. Sister says she does not want to talk to you. He said, why? All of a sudden, why? What's going on? She left you. He asked, do you have someone else? Does she have someone else? And no, does not. And she does not want to be with you anymore. So he's in shock. He woke up one day, she's there. Woke up the next day, she's gone. Meaning gone. He knew she was leaving. Everything was fine and dandy. He gives her some money, he says. I give her, and I don't think he's cheap about the money. From this person, no. So he said, I gave her the money to go down there, make sure he had enough money. And that's in this. It's a long. And so I'm not going to read the whole thing to you because I don't want to do that. So what does a guy do like that? Well, another same situation. I'm no expert. I'm not anybody that amounts to anything. I don't. My opinion would be, find someone, a friend, sister, brother, cousin. Find out what the problem is. If you're not on medication and you are mean to her or rude to her or whatever it is that caused her to leave, why? What made you get together? What made you get together? Love, kindness? I mean, what brought you guys together? So something had to bring you together. So somewhere along the lines, you lost that and it separated, right? So whatever that is, and figure out what it is, and talk to the person that you're going to have mediate, a pastor or church member or things like that. And I don't know if you're religious, but what I would do go see this person. Now, his code name is Fred. Okay, the other one was Carl. This is Fred. His code name is Fred. I forgot to say that in the beginning. His code name is Fred, so he knows I'm talking about him. And I'll send him an email this I'm putting out today, so he'll know that the subscribers that's coming on here today will actually give him some advice. So I would say, Fred, I would say find a pastor, just like I did with the other gentleman, that's on medication for treatment. Maybe you need to get something for attitude adjustment. I mean, I don't know. So she got angry enough to say, hey, I'm going over here to my sister's because I have a graduation I got to go to for my nieces, whatever. And she leaves you. Now, he's quite a bit older than she is. So she leaves you. What do you do? In the email, he didn't tell me too much in detail about it, other than, they never really argued. They really never did have a lot of problems. He said she's quiet. Her personality is very quiet. She's not someone that just necessarily, and it's not like she's going to go out and find someone else either. And that's what I asked him in reply back. Did she find someone? He said, according to the sisters and family, no. So I thought that. For immediately in my mind, hey, she already found someone else, and she don't like you no more, and found someone else. But apparently this person, Fred, says no, she did not find anyone. People think maybe, and people have noticed the difference on his vlog because that person's not there. So I tell you what do you do, right? I think the best thing to do is get a pastor, a priest, or a preacher, or someone, or an elder, or a best friend, or someone to mediate between you two. And that, I think you'll find that that would probably be the best. And you would probably feel a lot better all the way around, you know? I think the hardest thing in the world, you and I know, this video's long. I think the hardest thing, we all know it is communication. And even sometimes I have to be careful because I have my American way of speaking, and it's not good. And I have American way of teaching too, is what I mean by that. Also to like RR, and RR will say, Daddy, that's wrong, but my terminology, my words, when I'm teaching her something will be maybe too strong for her. No, I say, you're not understanding this. You're not understanding this. This is what you do. And then she'll get upset. And and now she understands it. Now she says, oh, Daddy, I understand now. And she'll understand now. But in the beginning, she had a hard time because I was like, I tell it like it is. And like most do, that's from other countries. And here, they necessarily don't do it. They either figure it out on their own or figure it another way. I want to thank everybody for watching. So we have Carl, that's an American. We have, he's a vlogger. And we got this gentleman's a vlogger. We have two vloggers, that American channel and American channel. We got two vloggers, and both ladies have left. What do you do, right? I say take your time. Do your due diligence. Don't give up. Never give up. I mean, 5 years later, you got to give up. But I'm talking, give a period of time. But after a period of time, then you have to say, okay, I did the very best I can do. And whatever time that is in your mind. Not a day, not a week, a month. Because you need time. 6 to 8 months or a year. I mean, give the person time. But in a few months, if they've not come back to you or even replied to you or things like that, it's pretty well over. I mean, you're going to find some that will come back. Will they regret it? I don't know. It depends. Some will regret it. Most probably will regret it in time because they find either they think it's greener over here or greener over here or greener over here, and it's not because. But both these guys, they're taken care of by their family, and they're not cheap. Neither one of them's cheap, from what I understand. They have the cow, car, house. They have all the needs that they would want, and they travel. They're not lazy sitting at home, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please hit like.